Imagine you're looking at your trading screen. The candles are moving fast, your heart is beating even faster, and suddenly your brain stops thinking logically. In that moment, you're not a trader anymore. You're emotional. And emotional trading is the fastest way to blow up an account. Today, let's talk about how anger, fear, and greed silently take control of your mind and destroy your trading journey before you even realize it. Think about the last time you took a trade out of frustration. Maybe you had 2 back-to-back losses. Maybe the market hit your stop loss by just 1 point. And suddenly you felt a fire inside, anger. In that moment, you didn't care about strategy, risk management, or discipline. You cared only about taking revenge on the market. And that single thought, revenge, is enough to destroy everything. Traders often say, "I'll take just one more trade to recover." But that one more trade usually becomes the biggest mistake. Because revenge trading is not controlled by the brain, it's controlled by ego. And ego never wins against the market. Now let's come to fear. Fear is the silent killer. Fear makes you exit winning trades too early. Fear makes you stay in losing trades too long. Fear stops you from taking the right opportunities. You see a perfect setup. Everything looks good. Indicators match. Structure is strong. Even your strategy confirms the entry. But your mind whispers, "What if I lose again?" That what if stops you from growing. As a result, you miss the good trades and take only the emotional ones. Fear creates hesitation. Hesitation creates doubt. And doubt destroys confidence. Once confidence is gone, your entire trading plan collapses. But the most dangerous emotion of all is greed. Greed doesn't come during losses. Greed comes during winning streaks. Imagine you made 2 or 3 good trades in a row. Suddenly you feel unstoppable, like you've figured out the market perfectly. This is where greed enters quietly. You start increasing your lot size without thinking. You stop following your stop loss. You tell yourself, "Let me take one more trade. I'm on fire today." But the market doesn't care about your confidence. One wrong trade is enough to wipe out all your profits and even blow your account. Greed makes you forget the basics. Protect capital, trade disciplined, and follow the plan. Most traders think emotions only affect beginners, but even experienced traders suffer emotionally. The difference is, professionals know how to control emotions before they take control. If emotions control your decisions, then your trading becomes gambling. You click buy and sell not based on logic, but based on how you feel. That's dangerous. Trading is not about how you feel, it's about what the chart is telling you. But emotional traders never listen to charts. They listen to their fear, their anger, and their greed. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine you placed a trade with a 1 to 2 risk reward. The trade goes into profit, but not enough. You check your P&L repeatedly. You get excited seeing green numbers. Now greed kicks in. Instead of booking profit according to plan, you tell yourself, "Let it run a little more." But suddenly the market reverses. Your profit turns into break-even. You still don't exit. Then break-even turns into a small loss. Now fear enters. Instead of closing the trade, you hope it will come back. But hope is not a strategy. The loss grows even bigger. Now anger enters. You increase your stop loss or remove it completely. Within minutes, the entire account takes a big hit, all because you didn't follow the plan. This is how emotions work. Greed starts the problem, fear fuels the problem, and anger finishes the account. Your emotions are not your enemies. They are part of you. But in trading, emotions must stay outside the screen. When you sit for trading, you need a system, not feelings. A trade should be taken because your setup triggered, not because you felt excited, scared, or angry. So how do you control emotional trading? The first step is awareness. The moment you feel your breathing change, your heart speeding, or your hands shaking, stop trading. Emotional signs are the biggest red flags. Step away from the screen, drink water, take a walk, because a calm mind makes profitable decisions. An impulsive mind destroys accounts. The second step is to trade with predefined rules. Before entering any trade, decide your stop loss, your target, and your exit plan. Once you place the trade, don't change these levels emotionally. Let the plan play out. If you lose, accept it. Loss is a part of the process. No trader in the world wins 100% of the time. But emotional traders try to avoid losses, and in the process, they take even bigger losses. The third step is position sizing. Never risk more than what you can emotionally handle. Even a good strategy fails if your lot size is too big, because big positions create big emotions, and big emotions create big mistakes. Small sizes keep the mind stable. Another important thing is to separate your identity from your trades. A losing trade does not mean you are a bad trader. It simply means this setup did not work. But most beginners take losses personally. They think, I'm losing again, something is wrong with me. This emotional attachment forces them into revenge trading. You need to understand, the market doesn't know who you are. It doesn't care. It simply moves. Your job is to react with logic, not emotion. But emotional traders never listen to charts. They listen to their fear, their anger, and their greed. Finally, remember this. Trading is a mental game. Charts, indicators, strategies, all are useless if your mind is not stable. Anger blinds your decision-making. Fear steals your opportunities. Greed traps you in losing positions. If you don't control these emotions, they will control you. And the result is always the same, a blown account. So the next time you sit in front of your trading screen, remind yourself you are not here to take revenge. You are not here to chase profits, and you are not here to prove anything. You are here to execute a plan. And a plan executed with discipline will always outperform emotions. Emotional trading is the enemy of every trader. But once you learn to control your mind, you'll also learn to control your outcomes. That is the difference between traders who survive and traders who quit. Control your emotions, protect your capital, and trade with discipline. Because in the market, the biggest battle is not with the charts, it's with your own mind.